7 Chinese companies listed to Nasdaq crashed in July and wiped 3.7 billion of their market value. Thousands of investors lost their savings. Why did they fall into the trap of these pump and dump schemes? Because they lack legitimate targets to invest. They are not skilled enough to pick their own investments and rely on social media groups. Scammers run many of those groups. I have defined a method to find good, reliable investment even if you lack trading knowledge. It is safe and you will control it. I started with this article from justetf.com, a very good resource if you want to investigate ETFs. What I notice here is the growing dominance of the group of companies called the Magnificent Seven. The contribution of these companies in the total capitalization and growth of the S&P 500 companies is growing. Since the beginning of 2023 alone, the 7 heavyweights represent a return of almost 44%. The remaining 493 companies in the S&P 500 together only achieved a total return of around 5%. This indicates that without the Magnificent Seven, the S&P 500 would have had returns of almost 90% less than it actually did over this period. So why not invest in the Magnificent Seven companies? Well, you should, or at least this is what the recent history indicates. Of course, past performance is no guarantee for future performance, but is way better than shady investment advice from social media. There are 2 ways to do it. One, you could invest in the MAGS7 companies an equal part of half of your budget. Why half? To protect you from the frequent swings of the technology sector. They are Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Broadcom that replaced recently Tesla. 2. You could buy an ETF that replicates the MAGS7 portfolio. A good one is Roundhill Magnificent Seven ETF. I included a link to it in the description of this video. What if you want to invest in another company, let's say AMD? Is it a better choice than MAGS7 or not? Well, you just need to head to Yahoo Finance, TradingView, or similar and compare AMD with MAGS. If AMD candles are above the MAGS line, then AMD is a better investment and the other way around. Sure, you will not double your money overnight, but you will do very well and you will not lose all your money overnight. I hope this helps. Bye.